What's going on, you guys? It's Agile here. We are actually starting up Farming Simulator 2025 right here. So, a little bit of caveat here. I actually recorded my first two episodes after not playing any of this game. Episode 1 had a bunch of artifacting. If you don't know what that is, when I'm recording, it basically makes all the stuff on the outside have these little icky pixelated parts. Very gross. Episode 2 did not record my voice audio. So, after many, many hours of trying to fix that, I think I've gotten it. Lots of hours and lots of frustration, but we're here. So anyways, just getting started here. We're going to be doing a brand new series here on the channel based around Farming Simulator 2025. I'll give you a quick little spiel here and then we'll get going quick, okay? So basically, to give you my credentials, if you don't know me in real life, I grew up on a farm here in the United States of America. My family has farmed since about, well, in Europe for forever. And then when we came to the States, we actually have been farming since about 1895-ish, roughly, where my family actually homesteaded in America. And since then, our family has been farming in one way or another. So I went to college or university, attained a large animal biology degree, which basically means livestock biology. Things like horses, sheep, pigs, cows. Pretty much did a bunch of different stuff like that. So I'm qualified to be a veterinary technician. And then I also minored in agricultural technology, meaning things like precision ag, and did some agronomy classes in there as well. And I still farm in real life. My family still farms in real life, and I also work in law enforcement. So a little bit of a background for you there. I will try to give you tips and tricks that I have learned over the years farming, and I kind of want this experience just to be something fun that we can chit chat. If you guys got questions about farming practices, I'll try my absolute best to answer them. And I'm also a student of farming all the time. I love learning about different farming practices, about ranching practices. So if you know something, or if I say something wrong, or maybe something's different in your area, because obviously farming is a little bit different all around the world, let me know in the comments down below. But the reason that we started here as well is because this Mac Don pack, I might get that eventually, because we actually use these in real life. I've driven these, so... anyways, I got quite a few mods going on here. I'll open up a career. We're going to start a brand new game here. This is the one that I was doing my other two episodes on, and then this one is one that I was just doing my test recordings on. So we're going to start a brand new game here. So we're going to go with New Farmer. Of course, we're going to be on Riverbend Springs, because I like the map, actually. I like the map. We're going to give ourselves $250,000 to start, as if we're kind of, got a little bit of chunk change coming to farm. No loan to start, because ain't nobody got time for that. And economic difficulty, we're going to leave it on easy for now. We might go up to normal eventually. I've heard that the difficulty can get kind of hard if you bump it up even one. So starting farm, yes, and guided intro tour, we're going to go ahead and skip that because we've already done it. That was actually going to be my first episode before. But since we've already done it, there wasn't a lot to it, and I kind of remembered some of it from Farming Simulator 22, I think was the last time I played, or maybe 2019. But anyway, so we're gonna have a starting farm, yes. So let's go ahead and continue here. Obviously, you can see all my mods here. I'll do a quick little scroll through. If you guys have questions about some of my mods or want to see them specifically, let me know. A lot of my mods do pertain to quality of life updates, as well as some older equipment. I love older equipment. I've used a lot of older equipment, as well as some of the new stuff as well. So let's go ahead and get this started here. We're gonna leave all of our mods on. And yeah, hopefully you guys enjoy this series here. I plan on just keep going through things. We're going to keep playing it, and hopefully we don't go bankrupt. We'll try to make smart decisions. The problem that I have with this game, or in this game, is that I want to own all the equipment always, which is contrary to how I am in real life, by the way. I'm actually kind of a penny pincher in real life. But let's make our character here. So let's go ahead and... I don't know what this is. Oh, let's edit this. Okay, we're going to call ourselves Agile here. Let's call ourselves Agile Farmer. There we go. Alright. That actually doesn't look too bad. It's actually sort of how I dress in real life, not gonna lie. Flannels are nice, guys. Flannels are super nice. I don't know about these shoes. Do we have different options? Okay, we're not doing any pants tucked in. Can we color these different? There is a color. Okay, select color. Okay, so we have sort of black, blue, or very black. We might also just go very black, right? All right, I guess, you know what? That's good enough for me. That's good enough for you. I look just fine. All right, so, let's go ahead and, how do I get out of this? There we go. Okay, confirm. There we go. All right, so here we are at our brand new farm. And let's go ahead and go into the settings here quick. I want to turn some things off just to start out here. So, seasonal growth, we're going to turn that off because, again, starting out, it's going to be way too slow for that. Days per month 1 is fine. Fixed visual month off, snow on, because that's going to be kind of fun. Crop destruction, that means like when we drive on them, it's going to get rid of our crops. That's a big off because I don't have time for that. Periodic plowing off. We're going to turn off all this stuff for now. And then visuals only. We may come back and turn some of this stuff back on later, like weeds and whatnot, to make it a little more realistic. But I don't actually require lime in real life for farming. Some areas do require it, but for my soil type where I'm at, don't require it, don't want it. And fieldstone, it's very rocky where I'm at. I don't want to deal with it in real life. I don't really want to deal with it right now. So we might turn it on later, but we'll see. Dirt can all be normal here. Good. AI workers can buy everything good. And then general settings here. Dollars, miles, Fahrenheit, acres, because I'm American. That's what I understand. Although I could probably do the conversion, but it's just quicker for me this way. Radio off. This radio range always. We want to be able to control that. And then we should be good. Let me know about the audio, guys. Like I said, hopefully everything turns out pretty good. And that should be good for that. All right, let's get going here. So we are on our brand new farm here. And nothing has been done. So there's Grandpappy over there. This is Grandpappy. He's the one who actually will give you the guided tour if you choose to do that. But since we already kind of know what we're doing a little bit, we're going to go ahead and skip that. So we should have a brand new tractor sitting right here and a seeder right there. So the first thing I'm going to do is, you got it, spend money. So first things first, what we're going to actually do is go into seeders here. And I want one that's going to actually do the cultivating with the seeding, because I don't like to do separate. Okay, this one right here, 46,500. So it says these machines are used to seed crops like wheat, barley, or canola. Additionally, this seeder offers the possibility to seed directly. No previous cultivating or plowing is necessary. Perfect. And it does small grains. That's what we're going to be focusing on right away. So let's go ahead and grab the details of this. Doesn't look like we can customize too much with it, so let's go ahead and buy. So goodbye money right off the bat, right? All right, and our tractor should be strong enough to pull it. We shouldn't need any of this stuff on sale. So we could actually probably sell this here. I'm going to take this tractor and drive on over. Oh yeah, we also got to turn on our radio. And it won't let me change the radio station. Why are you not letting me change the radio station? Let's scroll down, scroll down. I know there's a... Okay, where are we at here? Did I miss it? Okay, yeah, next radio channel should be 6. Am I not pressing 6? 6. Okay. 5 definitely turns it on and off. Do I have to be out of the tractor? I don't want the tropical music playing. Do I have to rebind it maybe? Can you guys hear me pressing my key hard? Not working. What's it doing? Let's scroll back down. I'm just gonna try to rebind it, I guess. I don't know. 6. All right, that should do it. Hopefully. Oh, did I not save the? Okay, I don't think I saved it. Okay, there we go. But it did work then. I don't know. Maybe that's a bug. I made my own little playlist there, which we may make some smaller ones too. We may make some more. We may add some more, but okay. Now, we want to actually go to the store, which I believe is this way towards town. Like I said, hopefully there's no artifacting going on at all. I better make sure I know where I'm going here. Let's go to the map. Yeah, store is right there, so... Alright. Like I said, guys, if you guys have questions or something like that, let me know in the comments down below. If it's about the game or about real life farming or whatever the case may be, I can try to answer them the best I can. And if I don't know, I probably know somebody who will know. We're going to disobey all traffic laws. Because we're in tractor and we're bigger, you know, so a car should stop. Probably not. Don't do that in real life. So yeah, we did just spend quite a bit of money, but hey, it's gonna be alright. It's gonna be alright. We'll go hook on our brand new cedar. Oh, and we can't forget to buy our cedar. Yeah. Yeah, it is our cedar, yeah. Can't forget to buy some seed for it. Fill her up. I think it's right over here. Just gonna jump over that. There it is. Back her on up. And hook her up. And then we gotta go ahead and buy some actual seed here. Oop. Oh, here we go. Same category. And then we're gonna go ahead and just buy some of this. We should be fine. We're gonna buy 4 of them because this should take quite a few. Another 5 grand gone just like that. And we can refill right now. So there it goes, automatically filling for us. We don't even have to carry the bags like you do in real life. So we're gonna start with wheat, I believe. Wheat's an easy crop to do. Okay, it's not gonna pick those up all the way. There we go. I want to fill it up to 100%. So this should do us... We got a little bit left over too. This should actually work for quite a while for us. Should plant quite a bit because we just have some small fields right now, so... I've been actually kind of starting to get into a little bit of organic farming myself in real life, and there's a lot to learn there, guys. A lot to learn. Like I said, guys, if you're from a different part of the world, different part of the country even, let me know how you guys do things. I'm always curious to see... Oh, there's a train coming. Can we beat it? Nope, definitely not. Definitely not beating that. Are these solid? Yeah, those are solid anyway, so... In my hometown, guys, there are a ton of trains. And they always come at, like, the worst possible time. I like this map. You know, it's laid out pretty nice. It's got some smaller fields, some bigger fields. And, you know, I don't know. It kind of seems like, you know, a pretty American map. I figured it'd be a good place to start for us. Something I'm more used to. We're gonna drive us right over to our fields that are not planted yet. I was definitely a lot more lost a while ago, so... Okay, we're gonna let the AI worker actually start planting this into wheat for us, while we're gonna be over there harvesting, so... I do believe they're gonna actually plant, they're gonna go ahead and plant middle and then do the head rows last. The reason you want to do that is because, if you don't and you plant your head rows first, you're going to be driving over that, which isn't the end of the world, but I suppose if you want to do things the complete correct way. Where's our header even at? Oh, it's right. Oh, it's hooked on. I was like, where's our header at for this thing? We might end up selling our header trailer as well because not really needed. Not gonna lie. All right, let's get to harvesting our fields here. Gonna make some money back. Make that, well, basically 50 grand back that we just spent already. Oh, sorry. Gotta unfold her first. There we go. Now we can start it up. Put those RPMs up, and we can get going on our end rows here. We call them head rows. We call them end rows where I'm from, but anyways, basically you want to start with your end rows. Okay, we don't want to be making a swath either. Was it period? Oh, maybe it's comma. There we go. I don't want to bale it up, so I don't want that to be on the field, that big straw swath. I'd rather just be spreading it like this. It's actually pretty good for the soil too if you're practicing no-till farming. What I mean by no-till, it means that there's no tillage or no cultivating required. So essentially you're relying on the basically you're relying on the organisms within the soil itself to do all of your caretaking for you. What I mean by that is the more stuff you put on that's organic on the top, obviously you don't want it to be too thick, but if you do put I'm gonna do this wrong now. I told you guys to do the end rows first, but I'm gonna go back and forth here. But anyway, by putting like the straw on top here, what we're actually doing is returning some of that nutrient back to the soil, and it helps to retain some of that actual topsoil in place. So that eliminates a lot of erosion, and it also does cool things like hold moisture in if you're in a really dry area. So basically things like worms and other bacteria and insects will actually break down, basically decompose the organic material that you're throwing on top and turn it back into usable material for the next year's plants to use. So pretty cool science that works there. I always tend to think of a plant as kind of like a big straw, and they're really just sucking up nutrients. So kind of like how you want to put things in your body, like more protein if you're trying to build muscle, or plants really need the same kind of things. Different plants take more of different resources. Maybe they take more phosphorus, maybe they take more nitrogen. It really just depends. So really you want to try to maintain the best topsoil that you possibly can, and throwing down some organic matter left on top of it is actually a good way to do that. I'll try not to throw out too many facts like that, or whatever you want to say, tidbits. But the reason that we actually start with end rows like this is if you don't, and you just kind of go back and forth, for one, it can actually get kind of hard to manage going back and forth like that, especially if you're limited in space. But you also don't want to be driving down crops in real life, so starting with these end rows like this just gives you some more room to actually work a little bit. Good, our AI worker's actually going pretty fast over there, so that's good. Looks like we've actually got probably 2 or 3 fields to harvest here right off the bat, so we're already about 50% full here, so that's good. Okay, now we should have enough room to actually start on our rows here. Oh, typically I like to go 2 passes around. That's really up to the field and the farmer. Make some money back. Hopefully loot prices are good right now. I didn't even look. We might end up storing them in our silos over there. Just depends. Hopefully our seeder will just mush that across. Doesn't cause any issues. That would be a problem in real life because you're probably going to plug something up by doing that, but it'd be nice if I actually had auto steer. I think there is some sort of an auto steer GPS type system. I guess I haven't really figured out how to do that yet, but maybe I will eventually, to program it to drive by itself. I don't know. I know there's some sort of GPS system in the game. If you guys know anything about that, let me know, I guess, and we could try to figure it out. Actually gonna start a new row here, I believe. This is where the GPS would be nice. And auto steer is actually pretty cool in real life. So basically you can be driving along and like right now, it'll guide the tractor steer itself. Basically the computer will. And all you really have to do, well, it kind of depends on your model too, but all you really have to do in most cases is just kind of start the turning process. So like right here, I'd be getting ready to take over the wheel again. I'd be starting my turn right here. And essentially when I started the turn, the computer would take over for me and say, oh, hey, he's trying to get lined back up on this line. And then the computer would actually steer the tractor for me, which is really nice. Obviously, this machine right here is too old to have something like that. But it's something that a lot of people do utilize nowadays, which is pretty cool. I think there's actually some like drones or something in this game too. Like drone tractors and whatnot. I don't know. I thought I saw something about that, but we'll try to utilize those eventually. But right now, obviously, we are way too poor for that. Hopefully I don't dump too much info on you guys too fast, because I really like talking about farming, so we are just about full here. Hopefully we get to the end of this row and then we can grab our other tractor and throw the trailer on it. Okay, well, it doesn't look like we're gonna quite make it to the end of the row here. Okay, there we are. Alright, we're gonna extend that auger out. Okay, he's still planted. We're gonna grab this tractor then. And I gotta find where my trailer's at. What a great question, huh? I'm pretty sure that I own a trailer. Is it in the field already? We do own a field down here. It could be down here. Well, I'm not seeing it. Okay. I will find this trailer. You guys are probably yelling at your screen right now because I'm lost. I was sure that we already owned a trailer. Alright. Let's look and see. Actually, wait, I gotta go in here, right? That's... Nope, that's not what I wanted. Okay, give me a sec. I gotta remember where our own stuff is. That's settings, prices. All new. Okay, contracts. We might end up doing some of these as well. Where's our owned equipment at? Am I that lost? Okay. This is to buy stuff. We don't want to buy. We want to look at what we own. What do we own? This is mods and DLC. We don't want that either. Oh, here we go. Okay, okay, I'm getting it. See, we do own this. Okay, where is it on the map? Okay, it's saying that it's back here. But I don't see it back here. Is it in our little shed there? I thought there was a closed door on that. Nope, it's right there. Found it! Alright, thanks for sticking with me. Oh man, I'm getting sweaty. Not just because I couldn't find my trailer, but also because I got my heater going right now. It's making me hot. Also, I was nervous because I couldn't find that. Alright, let's fill this up. Perfect. Yeah, the AI is definitely taking their sweet time over there, but they're gonna make the field perfect, guys. It's gonna be flawless. That's why I pay them the big bucks. Minimum wage. Okay, what's actually, while that's filling, let's actually look at the prices. So we're in liters here, the way it looks. Where's our wheat? By alphabetical, right? Okay, so wheat's gone up for the most part. What's our highest price right now? $8.35. The farmer's market. Oh, that's a ways away though. $8.35 right now. We're actually in the lowest point, so we actually need to store it until January, where it's back up in the 1200s, hopefully, is what it's projected to be. So we need to actually store this grain. So let's go dump it off in our silo. Gotta get this field done so our AI can go and our worker can go and plant it for us. We're done. Actually, you might have that other big field to plant as well, so. Alright, let's store this in our silos. There we go, some nice wheat seed. I guess it's not really seed, but wheat. You guys hear that noise? Or like that bong noise? That is the real noise that the hydraulics make in real life. When I first heard that on this game, I was blown away. Like, stop mid-sentence that they got that sound right. The hydraulics actually make that thumping noise in real life. Really cool. I kind of get nerdy when I'm doing farming stuff, so we're talking about it. Alright, hopefully that did drain out majority of this. Yeah, it did. Okay, perfect. Alright, let's lower this back down, start it back up. Now we should have another combine, or harvester, I guess as the game calls it, that would be going behind us doing our rows that we're leaving there, our strips. And you do strips like this so that you actually have room to turn. That's the reason for it. In the game you don't have to do that, but I'm having fun right now doing it, so. So we're not going to make a profit for a little while here, but should turn out okay in the end, hopefully. I don't know, I kind of feel like our music is not loud enough over this machine. Should I turn it up a little bit? Maybe I should turn the music up just a little bit. Just a touch, right? Oh, general settings. Oh. There we go. Turned up to 30 once. Let me know, does that help? I can hear it a little bit better. Gotta have the radio going, I mean, come on. Alright, now we can start with our other rows here. So it might be just a little too wide, maybe? We might be able to grab it here. Oh, we left a little bush there. That'll be our insurance. Right there. It's our insurance strip. Definitely not big enough for that, but... yeah, I mean, I definitely am excited about this. It's something I've been thinking about for a while. And then I got to watching, you know, I've been watching Farmer Cop for years. I just found this channel. Apparently he's pretty big. I mean, Daggerwin. Hopefully I pronounced your name right. But it looks like he's having a ton of fun. You guys, I mean, people who are watching him, and his audience, you know, seemed like they were having a ton of fun watching him do it and talking about farming, you know, and whatnot. So that's just something I'd like to do here as well. Like I said, I'm passionate about it. I enjoy it in real life, so I felt like, you know, oh, maybe I'd have a little bit of something to offer in terms of experience-wise. So I'll try to keep these episodes not terribly long, I guess, pretty reasonable, hopefully. I know you guys are busy. You don't want to sit here and watch me, you know, talk about, you know, crop health, soil health all day. Maybe you do. I don't know. I guess I listen to soil health videos from guys. So I actually work with, you know, like I said, I'm also in law enforcement, but I also do work with biologists quite often, and some of those biologists manage resources and habitat, and basically what that means is that they're really smart and they have cool stickers that say things like soil rocks and soil nerd and stuff. So oh yeah, nice and smooth that is. Has he done planting that? Not quite. It's like just finishing up some hedgerows the way it looks. Which is good. He also has that field. That field we own as well down there. Number 2, if you look on the mini map. Yeah, so we'll also have to plant that. I'm not sure what I'm going to plant yet. It's going to be a small grain, you know, obviously because our cedar does small grains only. But let's see what we want to do. We might stick with another wheat crop, but we'll see. We may have to speed up the time a little bit too, depending on how far we catch up, you know. I don't want to cheat the system too much or anything like that. But we may have to speed it up just a hair if you know, we're just kind of standing around twiddling our thumbs. We don't want that either, so. Although that is some of the fun parts of farming in real life is, you know, the downtime, actually. If you guys do farm, let me know where you guys are located at. Like, I don't want to know your, like, home address, but let me know, like, which part of the world you're in, or you know, if you're in the States, which state you're in, and whatnot. I see that our AI worker is done, which is good. We'll have one more field. I think that's canola over there, not wheat. So I believe our silos will actually take multiple grain types, but this might also be the high season for canola. I don't know. We should be able to easily finish this field here. Finish up this row, and this field will be good to go. And so basically what we're practicing is going to be no-till here. Some people love it, some people hate no-till. Pros and cons to every type of type to work your ground, essentially. For the sake of this game, we're not going to cultivate because it takes more time. And I actually don't mind. No-till actually works quite well in my area in real life, so. Alright, let's go dump this off. Another 71%. That's not terrible. It looked like at its peak it was going to be, you know, roughly $1,000, give or take. Which should give us quite a bit of cash, actually. Oh boy. Trying to push too many buttons at once. There we go. And I believe that's a new feature in the top right up there. You can see that it's actually telling us how full our trailer is, which is really, really cool. Obviously, in real life, you'd probably have something like a grain cart or, you know, some sort of dump trailer. Maybe it would have a scale on it or something like that, so you could kind of see what you're filling, and the guy in the actual other tractor or truck would be able to see that, tell you. And you can also usually see it from your actual combine as well, so. We do have some cows here as well, so we may eventually get into some cows. I might not do anything with that quite yet, since we don't really want to blow through all of our cash buying the equipment for it right now, but okay, that's ready to go. And then we want to get this tractor moved here. So there you can see that that entire field was planted, and we're still on 100% wheat, or at least it better have been planted. Oh, what if he didn't even plant it? Oh, I hope he did. Okay, let's tell him to plant this field. I'm a little nervous. Oh, he's probably... Okay, it's AI, so he's probably buying seed as he goes. I hope anyway. Let's just hope that that's the case. Yeah, let's take this back and dump it. There's just something about older equipment, guys. Just feels nitty gritty, like, you know, tough. It's got an aura to it, and I love it. New equipment is fun with the technology and stuff, but man, older equipment, you do occasionally have to work on it more. But I mean, hey, I like it. Okay, we'll need this over here for our canola. We're gonna actually park it right in between fields. I'm not such a big fan of all these little paddocks like this. You know, by paddocks I mean just little plots of ground. You know, a few acres here, a few acres there. I'd like this all to be one big field probably, unless you're actually experimenting with different seed types or spray or something like that. Or maybe, you know, like for instance, you're trying the organic thing. A little plot like this would be good to try it and see how it goes. But right now it's just a little bit, it's a little inconvenient, but not terrible. So But anyways, guys, that's going to be it for episode number 1 here. We're inheriting Grandpappy's farm here, which I love this barn, guys. Such a cool barn. So we gotta go say thanks, Grandpappy, for... Oh, okay, I thought he was gone. For helping us inherit the farm. And yeah, like I said, hopefully you guys enjoy this. Let me know, smash that like button if you do like it, because then, you know, I know that you like it and we can keep going with it, and I'm gonna be pretty pumped if you guys do that. So anyways, guys, we'll catch you in the next one.